Afternoon, everybody. How we doing? Welcome to At the Close. Spencer Israel, Joel Elconin. I was just telling Joel, it feels like we're down a lot more than we are, doesn't it? Like I know you've got one, two, three, four sectors actually in the green today. And we are down less than 1% in the S&P, but it just feels worse. I don't know. Am I the only one that thinks that? I can't be. I can't be. Anyway, you know what to do. Smash that like button. This is At the Close. Here we go. All right, it is time for pre-market prep at the close.
Three consecutive highs, opened, matched yesterday's low, and then once it took out there, that's all the breakout momentum traders needed.
Oh yeah, Joel.
How you doing, Spencer?
I'm just trying to get to Thursday. I just want to get to Thursday for two reasons. One, Thursday is after the Fed meeting. I just want to get over that. And then I'm waiting for March Madness, man. I'm trying to get to March Madness.
Yeah, we got plenty of madness in the markets.
Let's
run down the S&Ps. Try to rally. We had an 11 o'clock rally here that took us up near the pre-market high. And I didn't see any specific news coming. But man, it was just a rug pull there and straight down. I did see some negative headlines. Made a low at 52 and a quarter. Not much there. A little bounce, and then we're tapering off into the close. If you want to number the number on the downside, 41.44.75. That was Wednesday's low basis, the June contract. So we'll keep an eye on that. Crude, little dip into double digits. Got down to 99.76. Currently down 785 at 101.48. Gold taking a hit, down 28.80 at 1956.20. Silver going the same way, more on a percentage basis. That's down 91 cents at 25.24. Bitcoin, it's a little bit green here. It's up $350 at 38,675. And Ethereum futures, they're just down $10.50 at 25.19.
Okay, for now on, Joel, every time we see a headline about peace talks progressing, I just want us to ignore it. Okay.
You said that. You said that on Friday.
Yeah, and I would have been right. Okay, maybe I should rephrase. Not ignore it, but I don't want it to actually color our opinion at all because they're meaningless. They're meaningless. I just saw that Jen Psaki just said that the White House is not seeing any signs of de-escalation from Russia's side here. So let's just ignore it because there was a headline this morning that peace. I'll read you the headline. I'll read it to you. It was from Reuters again, and it said Russia and Ukraine give brightest assessment yet of progress in talks on war. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? After what happened on Friday? Come on now. Joe, we're not that dumb, are we?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about even when I was on Triple D before we talked to you this morning. And it was just like, is this so obvious? Is this like deja vu all over again? Can it do the rug pull? It was a little bit different though, because you did have that intraday rally. So nothing's the same. It was a bad day on Friday, and it's a bad day today. I just, just kind of feels like there's just on these rallies, there's sellers and a lot of sellers, and on the dips, well, there's dips and there's buying the dip here, but I think the whole buy the dip mentality is really being called into question here. A lot going on, but
For sure.
you just got to be prepared. If you are shorting the market, playing it from the short side, well, these headlines come out, you get stopped out, you reevaluate. But I have to agree with you. There's every time you hear something about that, it turns out, and why would it? If you think about it logically, is this war just going to end like that?
I don't know.
No, no,
I
it's
don't know.
not.
I don't
No,
know.
and the China involvement is concerning. What's going
It
on
is.
with
It is.
these Chinese stocks is concerning. Everything's concerning all around.
Yeah. Also, something that it was equally silly today, that we neglected to mention on the show this morning, but in hindsight, we should have, was vaccine stocks. We mentioned the lockdown in China, in the Shenzhen province, right? And for whatever reason, the market decided that we were going to just. This is the greatest news ever for vaccine stocks because right off the opening bell, Moderna, Pfizer, BioNTech just ripped, and it caught me totally off guard. I was like, "Wait, what? I thought we were way past this, but apparently we're not." I mean, I guess we are now, but I don't know. What do you make of that?
I just think it's just your news algos, playing with the market,
Maybe,
taking the
maybe.
information. A lot of people probably short, thinking pandemics over. But once again, it was, you look at the selling opportunity, got over 165. Uh, and here we're back down near the lows of the session. So now you know why we didn't pay much attention to it. We didn't think it was that market moving. It did. The algos moved on it, and but right back down. It's just like the markets just
I
used
just
as selling
we
opportunity.
haven't traded off of vaccine headlines. Gosh, I don't know, Joel. In 6 months, more.
Yeah,
You know?
long time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's been a minute. It's been a minute for sure.
and there's
So
talk out of Europe, and I don't know. It just seems like the pandemic now. Who knows where we're at in it? It just seems like we got other things to worry about than a pandemic. So I think that's what the market is focused on today.
what else was on my list here? And then we'll go to the chat. I wanted to talk about Las Vegas Sands, which I was looking before we hopped on, and I was surprised to see it at a 12-year low. I'm going to assume this is from Macau, as Aaron Bree pointed out to me earlier today. I'm going to assume this is a reaction to the fact that Las Vegas Sands isn't actually has no Las Vegas presence. Is basically a Macau company right now. If there's going to be more lockdowns, the implication is they would hit Macau eventually. But still, a 12-year low for Las Vegas Sands today. That's pretty remarkable.
Yeah, I mean these gaming stocks have just look at it just played caught up. Caught up with Win. Win had that bad day on Friday. People look at that and boom, they hit it. DraftKings, what, a $15 handle. I wish I was wrong about these stocks, but I mean, I just people running out of money. I mean, it just seems like you're always looking, always big advertising dollars going in, and all these incentives, and it's tough, man. The bookies are tough. The
Yeah,
Vegas is tough. The line
yeah,
is tough.
yeah, for sure. We are seeing firsthand right now how unit economics can affect a stock, right? Because everyone is in agreement, Joel, that the sports betting industry is growing, the pie is increasing, more and more people will become sports bettors, and the overall revenue of the industry is probably I don't know if you can say it's in a hockey stick mode, but it's definitely going up and to the right. And yet, that being said, the unit economics, the customer acquisition cost of these companies, you were saying this from the beginning. So I'm going to give you credit for saying this. You were saying this 2 years ago, Joel, but it is expensive to acquire these customers, uh, and there's no brand loyalty, and the house always wins. So how many of those new I don't know, call them retail sports bettors are really going to stick with it for a long time? Uh,
No, it's
yeah,
tough. It's
yeah,
tough. We got a little bit of a rally going on. I don't know why the heck we're rallying, but
I
I
don't.
think it was just in the absence of making a new low there. We were close to making a new low. So trying to catch a little bit. That doesn't mean that we won't before the end of the session, but I did notice a little 10-point rally there in the S&P. Not really seeing any kind of corresponding news as of yet, but
No, no,
we'll see if it can hold. Not much. Not these rallies have not been holding.
What else was on my radar here? Nielsen obviously was your intraday news of the day. NLSN, there was a takeover report here. So the stock actually was halted on this, and it has since resumed. But Elliott Management, I believe, is among the firms that is taking Nielsen Holdings private. This is a company that I'm perpetually amazed that they're still in business, because I don't know how many people actually care or even use Nielsen ratings, because they don't even quantify the digital footprint
Yeah, I mean,
anymore. But anyway, big intraday spike today in Nielsen. Not much to say about it other than that was your intraday mover of the day. I
is there a
also,
price on that? Is there a price or just
well, it says the deal would be around $15 billion, including debt. So Nielsen's market cap is, well, start of the day at what, 6? And that was at what? Oh, that doesn't include, that doesn't. All right, I don't know, man. No, there's no
okay?
price. There's no price to answer your question. We should just take stock of China here. Alibaba continued to leak throughout the day. Every Chinese stock did the same. I looked Joel this morning. I did a screen. I was just curious how many Chinese stocks are up this year, and there was like 3 of them. One of them is Jinko Solar, JKS. Um, which
Even after today?
no, well, no, this was
Mhm.
no, I can't say, I don't know about now still, but it was up for the year. There's another one too, JOBS. But the bottom line is that's an HR company, jobs. But the bottom line is more pain. I don't see any reason why this will stop anytime soon. Um, so I just
Well, it filled the gap. Jobs did. If you are so inclined here, but man, you're just stepping out in front of a freight train with these. I don't really know what else to
don't know.
say. I mean, trying to pick a bottom. It's
I don't
a
know either. And
dangerous sport.
yes, it is. And then for everyone's awareness, tomorrow is the beginning of that big annual 3-day Adobe event that they do every year. I don't remember what it's called now, but every year Adobe has this big conference, and it starts tomorrow. So I would point your attention to ADBE. I would also point your attention to the 2 stocks we mentioned on Friday's show, Dutch Brothers and Sport Radar, who have their lockup tomorrow.
Okay, how's Bros been trading here? Yeah, they're selling into it in anticipation. Just be careful. A lot of it, if a lot doesn't come for sale, that can be turning points on the upside. What was the what's that? What's the
Yeah,
sport rate?
SRAD. SRAD.
Yeah,
And
sports
yeah, I see
radar.
you guys in the chat talking about the Inverse Cathy fund. So, what is that? Did Sark is actually more expensive now, more money than ARK? Is that, yeah?
Yep.
Sark
Oh
Sark
boy.
is Sark is 60 and ARKK is 52.
Wow. New low of the move for Kathy.
It's pretty
Holy
remarkable.
Toledo.
It's remarkable. It really is. It's like almost impressive. The I don't know what you call it, tenaciousness of the weakness, the strength of the weakness is just the strength of the downtrend. Frankly, I mean,
I
stocks
mean, look
go up.
just look at the holdings, that she has,
Oh,
and
I know, I
you're
know.
not surprised.
I feel like 8 months ago, not 8 months ago, like 6 months ago, I was saying no mercy, no mercy. But that was a long time ago. There's been no mercy since then either. Pretty crazy.
About no mas.
No more. No more is right, Joel. Every day, kind of the song remains the same, and I am just keeping an eye on the overall market on the daily, just to watching that February 28th low, 24th low, excuse me. Just watching that. We're not there right now, but we are.
Not far away. That's for sure. That would be basis the June contract low of the move comes in at 40.94 and a quarter. As bad as things have been today, we haven't taken out last week's low, 41.30 and a quarter. So this could be, as long as we could close above the close in the move has been 41.60.50. So looks like the bulls are trying here to lift us in to close at least in the 41.60 handle. I don't know if you got some in Barron, some bounces off some buy-in balances or whatnot, but we're hanging in there.
I mean, like I said, you've got green, right? The banks are all up today, Joel. Like all of them.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. Well, first let's look at the TLT and your TLT. Wow, woo, wow, that's getting smoked. Wow, ahead of the Fed meeting. So yeah, so that's good for your banks, your Bank America. Man, tough. Didn't quite fill the gap on the upside, but as good a session, as it had, still up 78 cents. What's concerning is it's closing on the lower end of the range as opposed to the top end of the range. So, uh, having an up day, but not the kind of up day that you want to see.
Yeah. So, banks are up, healthcare is up, staples are up, but it doesn't feel like anything is up here. And so, I don't know. Go figure. Lowe's is having a good day for whatever reason. LOW is up,
Let's take
up,
a look at
up,
Lowe's.
up
Oh,
2%.
Lowe's alert.
Yeah.
Keep your eye right here, right now. 227.60. That's your high today's session. 27.56. Your high on Thursday. So you're catching your bid up here at this level. I think you got a little room to 230 minimum. I see three highs at 230. So don't mind that setup. S&P's climb another 10 handles here for absolutely no apparent reason. A little recent high of the rebound has been right above here at 40. I believe the highest we've been since we made that 52 and a quarter low. I think I just looked. I think it was 75.75. So let's see if we can get through that. Heading into the close. 12 minutes left.
Yeah. All right. What's on your guys' radar? What stocks are you watching here? That was pretty much the extent of the things I was watching today. Like I said, it just feels like more of this every day is the same story. So whatever y'all want to talk
Yeah,
about, fun
Apple. What
game.
did Apple do today? We were talking about that, and
Sure, we can do that.
did we manage to get? Nope, couldn't get into Friday's range. We talked about that. Close, got within 38 cents. Yesterday's Friday's low 54.50 on that little rally this morning 154.12. So there's your resistance moving forward. Your low just 150.40. That is below your Feb 24th low. That's not a good sign. Basis the monthlies here. Your next monthly support comes in at 147.48. So definitely Triple D was right on that one. What he was wrong about, though, and Spencer, you try to go toe to toe with him.
I mean, I didn't really try. I kind of got distracted. I kind of got sidetracked with. I meant to be more bullish today. I don't think I ended up being.
No, it was funny. I saw the introduction, but other holdings picking up the slap big time. Berkshire Hathaway new
Yeah,
all time high today,
yeah.
and as long as you close above 27,
Infrastructure, baby.
yeah, that's what you said. But
Um,
so far, we'll keep an eye, not dragging down the performance. Boy, that rally was short lived there. Snuck into the 41.70 handle, and just like that, they take 10 points away, heading into the close. So sellers 10 minutes ago, let's see what the final imbalances are.
so I just got a notification from Snapchat, and it just now, and it said, "Do you know what you were doing 2 years ago today?" And I went, "No, Snapchat. Tell me what I was doing 2 years ago today." So I opened it, and it's a Snapchat that I took from March 14th, 2020, when I went to Meyer at 6 or 7 a.m. on a Saturday morning, because I thought that was going to be the best time to go food shopping, and the shelves were empty.
Oh,
Thanks for that
really?
memory. Thanks for that memory, Snapchat. That's not a good memory that I had there. The shelves in
Oh,
the store
man.
being empty. That was
That
not
was the depths of despair right
not
there,
fun.
man.
Thanks for the reminder of that one. That was not a
I had already done 2 major, Costco runs by then, and, still got that rice. If anybody needs any rice, I bought 2 40-pound bags of rice. I'm still not living it that down. Lisa doesn't let me forget it, but
okay.
Perry's been
All
eating
right,
the
easy.
rice,
I
so
think I think it was Easy Mike who asked us to look at the regional bank. So KRE is your regional bank ETF here. I suppose it's holding up, but I mean I look at the daily and I see a downtrend. So
mhm.
I see a pretty clear downtrend.
Easy, Mike. Just make sure you hold $70 here. Look at the low. Your low from yesterday, Friday, 69.92. Your low today, 70.02. You're a little bit ways away from it. Not enough where you can get super excited, but I don't mind it. Good risk reward ratio. If you can hold 70, getting back some of this move here, it's a pretty big decline, but hold 70, good to go north, at least in my opinion. KRE, the regional banking ETF.
Yeah. Okay. And then someone dropped Sam Adams in the chat.
Oh
Who was
boy.
that? That was I can't find it. Oh yeah, it was from Dino. Sam comeback? Question mark? Maybe.
Hmm. Well, it's a great candle. You held the previous day's low. You're a nice a ways away from it, right? So if you think, you can lean on it, $7 away, and see if it could get any kind of bounce. It already backed off yesterday's high, or it backed off the intraday high by nearly $5. But through that 354.69. You got some room on the upside up to 61.86. But in the middle of the range here, you're just leaning on that low from Friday at 42.74. That's really all I can give you on that one.
And Robert asked about Paramount, which is a stock that Joel brought up to me before we went live today. I know they paid a dividend today, and I
Hmm.
also know that it got some love on CNBC on Fast Money, but that was late. That was in the middle of the afternoon. I don't really know what accounted for the huge run in the first hour of the day.
Either do I, but this is what you want to keep an eye on. I mean, this has had a couple pops and a couple drops. You snuck into the 36 handle today when you got to 36.47. But I'll give you a zone here. In that zone, 36, I see two highs right around 36.75, all the way up to this 37.40 high. That's where you want to go. That's where you want to go and hold and then catch a bid. So the move up here today has been pretty free and easy, but I expect things to thicken up a little bit with offers between those levels, 36.70. And then this high here at 37.40, maybe split that 37.10, 37.20.
Debbie, that's referring to CNBC, I think. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. It's tough making
Oh,
picks.
they tell you a day after.
Yeah,
Oh, everyone bought the bottom, and then they don't sell the top, but they don't tell you if they sold at a loss.
yeah. Dennis likes to point out when they always seem to find the right money manager who bought the dip
Yeah,
on the right day.
they might be running out of them now.
I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. But here we are. We got 5 minutes left until the
Okay.
close, and we are approaching the low of the day. Joel, we're not there, but we are.
No, we just bounced again. I mean, you are finding some buyers here under 41.60. At least the last couple trips down, and so trying to avoid posting a new closing low for the move. And as I mentioned, that came in at 40. I believe it's 41.60. Going to have a hard time here doing it. That 41.60 close. That was from. It was actually 41.60.50, and that was on March 8th. So that's what we are trying to avoid. here late in the session.
All right. Mason asked about ZIM, which is still running.
Still running, eh?
How many? All right. What other shippers do we have out there? This is still
Dry
going.
ships.
Nah, Zim is like the only one that's running like this. Don't find me
Hmm.
another one besides Zim. I'm looking in Pro at other shipping stocks that they're all down today, with the exception of Zim and this other one, MATX. Maddox. Those are the only ones.
Textbook low,
Yeah.
open flat. Really spent very little time under unchanged, right? Went to 81, 86, and then you blasted off. 80, you're close to the all-time high, 82.68. That was your all-time high a few days ago. And you're also close to posting a new all-time high. That would only, you only have to be above 82.50. What am I? Oh no, wait, I'm looking. Oh no, you're well above. I was looking at the wrong chart. You're looking live. Oh wow, new all time high by closing high by $4 here. New all time high by over $3. Can't give you much except the close today and that high that it gave you today. Volume still coming in pretty good, so really no tail off here. Still got buyers. We'll keep an eye on that the close and the high for today, and that's the only numbers you're going to have for tomorrow.
Yeah. I don't know if I mentioned earnings, but we have Coupa Software tonight, Vail Resorts tonight. Nothing really super exciting. GitLab, Super League Gaming, a handful of names that were like really sexy like a year and a half ago. Like here, I'll show you guys. Like a year and a half, 2 years ago, Super League Gaming. I feel like Hall of Fame Resorts. GitLab was a SPAC, I think. Super sexy names. Not so much right now. And then that's pretty much it. Tomorrow morning, I mean, Dole is a consumer staple, so that's theoretically a good play right now. Anything that's physical
The
goods.
old banana, huh? Whoo!
Yeah, yeah.
Man, people are not eating bananas. What's going on here?
Oh,
Um,
I thought staples were in an uptrend. I don't. Hey, that's not good. It's pretty poor relative strength.
the good support. This is called the 1250 area. A couple, one, two lows below that, going back in
Hey,
uh, December. Couple other lows there in January. So if you're holding out, looking for a long in the banana stock there, lower
all right,
1240, 1250 potential.
all right. And then we'll do one more. We'll do square here for the second time that I've looked today.
Square.
I guess. Do you see? Does it look like a rounding?
Um, I see that it's back down to this low here. 93.30, you got to 92.72. So if a double bottom ahead of the low of the move. So if you do want to try it from the long side, I just wouldn't, I wouldn't fall in love with it. If it took that out, nice little bounce down 760. Filled the gap that it had from earnings. That was down to 96.16. So uh, definitely a rally off the low. Two pretty bad days. So I don't mind this one for. Of course, it a lot depends on the market conditions, which we know can change in the drop of a hat.
All right, we are 5 seconds away from the close. Thank the Lord. I feel it's only how is it only Monday? It's ridiculous. Anyway,
Yeah, boy.
there's your closing bell. Final tally for the day. If you go to the S&P 500, down 0.75%. Nasdaq down 1.9%. Russell down the exact same 1.9%. More red than green. Banks closed up. They were your leaders, up 1.25%. Industrials in the green, staples in the green, healthcare in the green, everything else in the red.
Now the after-hour buyers, someone didn't get to buy enough. So your close right now, as we speak, is it's going to be about 6-7 handles lower. So avoided that low close for the move. As of 4:01, you have some after-hour buyers, and we'll see how that portends for tomorrow's
All
session.
right. Tomorrow morning, we're going to have the cow guy, Scott Shilady, on pre-market prep. Looking forward to that. Joel, have a great night. Everyone else, have a great night. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Smash that like button. Have a good rest of your day.